Yep. Still working. So it should be saying calculate speed because I ain't got the trans hooked up. What's up, y'all? SCS, man. We on the gold box Chevy, man. Y'all know I didn't have this car for a year. Also 5.3 swap, 700 trans started acting up. So taking it out. Not right now, but taking it out, and it's going 4L60E. I had to put the 5.3 4L60E harness on here because this just got a standalone 5.3 harness. Digital dash going in here. Taking the one out my white box Chevy. So this car, man, show y'all. I say this car is pretty clean, man. You got this stuff cracked all up, but overall it's pretty clean. And you know the old school cars they be sitting, it's gooey everywhere in here. Like everything is gooey. Not just the steering wheel. Everything look gooey. It's just the steering wheel though. Radio work. Man, I had put this motor in here and everything deployed, came back, and then the LEDs on the radio stopped coming on. LEDs on the radio stopped coming on. So, all the gauges was working right. Then the speedo stopped working. Fuel stopped working. Temp stopped working. It just stopped working. Let's see if the speedo will work now. Nope. Like I say, it was all working, and then it stopped. I never put a system in this car. The fuel gauge and the temp gauge somehow like it stopped working, man. Like I could smack the top of the dash and then they'll read correctly and then they'll just go back off. Like I said, and that just went out. So I don't know. Digital, going digital in this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out my other box Chevy. Like I said, I ain't showing y'all that car till it's like done or damn near done. So I'm gonna go pull that out, drop it in here. Let's see if it works. Yeah, the e-brake works, so this ain't gonna get no kick panels. I'll see you got the brake light on, and I ain't touching it, it ain't rolling. Yeah, so that's good. So we're gonna get this pulled in the driveway. This harness is going on the turbo dump, so we need this harness off. And then this, like I said, it's going 4L60E, so this needs a harness that can control the trans and the motor. So we need this harness off. We're gonna put the dash in, and like I said, the wiring we ain't gonna 100% do, but we're gonna keep it clean as possible. For those who want digital dashes too, y'all could hit me on Instagram. All right, so I was trying to show y'all how fast it is to take the gauges out, but I got a call from the concrete and what's it called, grading guy, and then I called 2 spots so I can get my stock back up, because some of the stuff, like I say, I be trying to not run out of stuff, but it's kind of hard. But I was trying to show y'all how quick it is to take the gauge set out. It's real quick, and to put it in, it's quick too, but the time consuming part is the wiring and calibrating. But like I said, this harness is going on here, but the harness that's on there is going on the turbo dump. Springs, upper and lower ball joints going on sometime this week. I had to order the shocks and the ball joints, but the springs gonna go on definitely. Y'all see how low that thing's sitting. We can't have that. Definitely can't have that. Even if we just do the front, that's cool with me. Cause the back, you just put some shocks on, it'll be all right. Coil springs, you really like the sag in the back. Me, but that's just me. All my little sockets and stuff. I got a label, so I can label all my wires that I connect to this VHX. So if I ever have any issues or I need to test something, I can always just put my leads on these screws and I'll be able to test whatever I need to test. But yeah, like I said, I unbolted that thing and I'm gonna go ahead and bolt it up in here. Okay, so we are now ready to start wiring it to the car. So show y'all something. That's what I meant to show y'all in the first place. If you have an LS swap, so you can get this module right here. It's called a BM2. You get this module right here, right? And you connect this to the OBD2 port, and then that eliminates you from wiring temp, speed, tack, and I believe that's it. So basically, if you want to clean the install, less wires, and a little faster time, you just plug this into your OBD2 and you'll get those 3. So I put that electric trans in. I won't have to worry about wiring it. I don't have to wire the water, which I hardwired the water to this car. I got a different type of sending unit with 3 wires. So it got the 2 that come on there, and then this 1. So I hardwired that to the gauge. Like I said, it was working at first. If you don't know too, temp runs straight this way, just like the oil pressure, and well, this car didn't even show oil pressure. But the mass wires that come on this side and run over, I think it's green. Yeah, green. Just tap it into there and it'll work with your OEM gauges. But like I say, I'm gonna just take that wire off as long as that thing works like it should. The computer gonna give me everything I need. I got my OBD support right there hanging. Now we just gotta make sure we have enough length for this thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have plenty. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start hardwiring it in to the car, and then I want to be able to put the gauge in, and then the rest of the wiring we check care of later. Here we go. So if I mess something up, y'all already know. I'll try to show it on camera so we could fix it on camera. But let's see. Check brake. Oh yeah, I do got the brake on. Fuel. I ain't running fuel. Let's see. So I'll tack. Like I said, we ran in front of the computer, and this ain't got no check engine light. It's our oil pressure. Let's see something one more time. Yeah, so that red right here, right about here, that's check engine. Yeah. Y'all see how I don't stay on? That means you ain't got no check engine light, so that's good. We got volts, oil, speedo once the trans come, tack. Should have temp, I'm gonna let it warm up. And then the fuel, I'm gonna go ahead and run the hard wires for that right now, but I'm not running it to the back like I said. So I'm gonna let this warm up, tangle these 2 wires together, connect it, run it under the kick panel, and it probably sit right about where your feet at. So let it run for a minute, because I did leave the door open too, and then bolt everything in. We seen that the brake was working, but we ain't test the signals. Alright, we ain't turn the lights on. Yep, it's on. Yep, and then the brakes. I could finish this whole install today, man, but it ain't that serious. So I'm about to go ahead and, like I said, bolt this thing in. If my temp and everything, well, the temp gonna come from the computer, so I don't even need to worry about that really. But yeah, it is looking like it's warming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start bolting this in, get my cover back on, clean it, and then everything else. This thing radio, man, it lit up too off the camera. I was like, dang. It lit up off the camera, but maybe I'll try to find another one, because I like the way this look. This thing go console with the double in there right under this. Like, I be liking all those options, man. Like console with the double in, or double in with the iPad, all that. I like them all. But I never did the factory radio with another radio under it yet. Soon to come. Yep, temp working. Like I said, use this. Only thing you have to run under the hood is the oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this down, wipe the cover down, tighten everything in, screw the module up. This I'm gonna wait, because I'm about to change this computer. So I'm gonna have to do some wiring over there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet, but I do have the length. I kinda wanna move the OBD2 over here, but it's just easily accessible over there because it's kick panel right there. And then y'all see the computer tucked in under there. So let me run my fuel so I can tighten everything up and I'll be done. What's up, baby?
Hi, guys. Twist the wires.
Yeah, you remember like last time?
Yes.
Keep going. All right, press. Keep going. Keep going, don't stop. All right. Okay, we back. I'm gonna go pull my fabric out. So I give me 2 yards to match this. Probably just do a little basic repair for now. Throw it in the mix while I'm doing glass work and bundle and filling work. But I just connect the the fuel. So I just connected the fuel. I ain't sure if it's gonna work. We're about to find out right now. Yep. Fuel working. So it should be saying calculate speed because I ain't got the trans hooked up. But yeah, all the gauges working. The trans will hook up once the trans is actually in the car. But yeah, got half a tank. We in there. So now we're gonna get this harness out, which the only thing is the power. So you know what? I ain't gonna even touch it today. And the reason why is I'm gonna have to take the wheel off, take the inner fender wheel off because I put the harness through where the factory harness goes, so I won't have to. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it today. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the dump and put the frame mounts on, or attempt to. We'll see.
Take it off.
Yeah, man. So I totally ran over on what I was planning on doing for the whole day. So really was swap harnesses and get the frame mounts on that other car, which I still might be able to get the frame mounts on. That's going in the sequence of the turbo dumps. So tonight I'm gonna get in there, put the springs on. But I'm gonna talk about this car for a little second. So I know it's some rust on here. I just don't know how much. I want to take it off, but I'm scared. Just take this top off and we could look at another top. Get some weather stripping. See, it's all cracked up. I wonder if it's a way to put a vent in these, man, because if you leave the window up, it'd be automatically getting moisture inside. So that's a thing, man, down here. If I don't leave the window cracked, yeah, a little mildew build up here and there. So I try to keep the windows open, then to get rain on. But this thing is purring. So I'm gonna go ahead and start looking at an intake for this car. When I drop the trans, I'm gonna go ahead and fix the fuel line and run it like I run the rest. I ain't never actually finished this car like this car was just in the process. I'm gonna get a real fan, real intake, and the cold air intake. It'll be there motor wise. I got alternator bolts. I just put them in that thing, nothing else. Get an AC, factory AC set up like I always do. I know how to run it. I just gotta get the hose. I might end up making the hose. I ain't too sure. We'll figure it out. It ain't hard. It ain't crazy. Like I said, if I put that trans in there, I'm gonna have to move the motor up, which that'll give me more clearance for the AC, the factory AC anyway. There is a way to put the factory AC back on these motors, if you don't know. This car needs a little bit of body work, nothing crazy like that. And then this door, this side's clean. Both fillers on both sides. This quarter panel and that front fender. This quarter panel got some wrinkling on it. This front fender, same thing. this is some rust. It look like something that was repaired. And I don't know. No clue. But I could get a little fender. It'd be $100-something. Well, I can get a used one, probably about like $100. Bolt it up. Take care of this. It's a crease right there. I do body work, only on my own cars though. I ain't doing no body work, and I ain't doing no full projects ever again. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up for now. Make my list and get an intake. Might fab my own cold air intake. And the electric fan set up. Man, I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was just trying stuff for real, and it was working. Believe it or not, it was working. Watch, the fan's gonna come on and everything. I could put the cruise control back on if I want. I left it all right there. It all did work prior to me touching it. All you gotta do is connect the vacuum, connect this to the garden body, press the button, it should work. Yeah, this thing is purr. And it's calm, and it get real loud. If I put my foot on the gas, it get loud. But yeah, that trans should definitely do this car some justice. So if I clean it up, do the body work, put the top on, get a little cheap Mako paint job. I'm not messing with these paint shops around here. Whew, let me tell you, paint shops or paint people. I do my own body work and I go to Mako, and I'm not fucking around, for real. But yeah, if I do them too, I ride this boy a little bit. I might sell it. Well, I will sell it. I'll sell it right now if somebody really wants it, but I'm gonna ride it once I do that. But I ain't gonna register it nothing till I do all of that. Put alarm, intake, cold air intake, electric fan set up, top, body working paint. That's all I plan on doing to the car. I might put a rear deck, might put a console. Just might. That's a big might. I don't see no reason. I ain't gonna really drive this car for real. Like, I really want to take a picture of the two things that's gonna set this car off with the car, with it clean. That's why I really been holding on to this car. I got a vision for a picture. Once I get that picture, this thing can go. Ooh, I check engine light came on. Wonder what it is. So, about to go on, park this thing, and that'll be that, man. I want to see these fans come on one time. What you said?
I can't believe it sounds like the blue car, and it says that like the dumps in the window and everything. Daddy, how did you do this?
You crazy, man. You like it?
Yes.
This got HIDs on it too, they warming up.
Why?
You gotta warm up on them. But yeah, man, I was just coming out here to see what it looked like at night. Even though I already know what it looked like, I'm weird like that, man. Don't mind me though. I got the heat on, it's cool out here, boy. I still can't believe this thing.
Daddy, does it
Ain't lighting up like it'll work.